want you to tell me a little bit of the inspiration for writing this and putting this together.
This was inspired by my own grief journey. I've had a lot of grief in my life, and it's always been a bucket list to write and publish a book. And so after Preston died and I went through my divorce, there was so much grief that I felt inspired. I didn't want to. I thought, who wants to be good at grief? Like, I don't want to be good at grief. But I just kept feeling it put on my heart that I needed to write a grief journal. And so that's what I did.
Yeah. And it seems like writing has been a tool that you have used as well.
Writing has been so therapeutic for me. It's my outlet. It is getting the words out of my brain and on paper just gives life to them and lets them process. And so for me, through therapy, my therapist gave me a book that was a lot of writing, and it was called Healing Through Words, and she gave me that, and it helped so much on my own journey just to be able to write and to get those thought processes out on paper.
Yeah. In terms of echoed, if I write loud enough, will you hear me? Tell me a little bit about the inspiration behind the title and also the waveforms that we can see.
So with echoed, when we hear an echo, it is something that we're hearing back to us. It's usually our own voice or a sound that we make that's coming back to us. If I write loud enough, will you hear me? Is really about you being able to hear you. It's about you being able to really process and go through the stages of grief through these writing prompts that I've come up with to be able to hear yourself back and process your grief through your own words.
Yeah. And the prompts that you've come up with, tell me about those. You said that some of these were things that you thought throughout this process, is that right?
Yeah, going through grief is a scientifically studied process, and as we go through it, nobody wants to go through it. Nobody wants to think I'm going through something that has been really studied really well, because it hurts and it's so hard when we're going through it on our own. And so as I went through the different stages of grief, I didn't realize that I was thinking and answering these things. But as I wrote the book, I went through and I really tried to put myself back in those stages. When I was in the anger stage, what was I thinking? What was I answering to myself? What was I wanting to know? And that's where I came up with the writing prompts.
Yeah. In terms of, your grief journey, you said, you've been through just 2 at least major traumatic events within, like, kind of back to back. Mm-hmm. You said that throughout that process, it can feel really lonely. I think that's something people can really relate to. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, grief is something that none of us get out of life without experiencing grief. It's part of love. And so in order to go through grief, we all feel like we're so alone in it. We really, kind of zone in on ourselves, because when you're hurting, it's really self-focused. And so I feel like through that grief process, you're just so focused in on yourself that you can't really see the outside world, and you can't really relate at that point to other people who've been through this too.
Yeah. And I feel like grief, it's one of those things almost that you hear so much about, but maybe you're not having conversations with people mm-hmm. about.
Yeah.
And I think that can make people feel more alone.
Yeah.
People don't know what to say.
Yeah. It feels like life's going on around you. Like you're stuck in this grief process, and you don't want to be in a process. You don't realize when you're in it that you're in a process. But life's going on around you, and you feel like you're the only one that has ever been through this, and you're not. Everybody goes through it.
Yeah. If you're comfortable, I want you to describe kind of your grief journey with Preston. I know that you helped put the GoFundMe out there. You were really kind of helping the family, be able to communicate to the public for so long. Talk about how that started, where you're at now.
Looking back now, I can see every stage of the grief process that I went through, and when I went through it, there was definitely denial at the beginning when none of us could believe what happened. There was a lot of anger when there weren't any answers at the beginning. There was a lot of bargaining and depression and lots of therapy. And then my biggest prayer in all of this was like, let me see some purpose in this pain. Where is the purpose in it? And that's really what I've tried to focus on, is how can it not be in vain? How can there be purpose on the other side of it?
Yeah. Looking at this and thinking about your nephew, what do you think Preston would say about this?
I hope he would be proud. I hope that he would see that something good has come from it that hopefully will help people going through their own grief journeys.
You just described so much loss. In terms of Preston's loss, was that a different kind of loss because of what happened?
Absolutely. You know, that's one that you never ever imagine that something like that's going to hit your family directly. You know, you're prepared, I think, to a point of losing people in life, but to have somebody murdered, I don't think is anything that you ever prepare for.
Yeah. I remember meeting you at one of the walks for Preston.
Mm-hmm.
Can you take me back to that time and where you were at and where your family was at?
I think that was just such a blur for all of us, that it was really just each day putting one foot in front of another and really just making sure that his parents and his sister had the support that they needed. And yeah, it's just a blur, that time in life was.
Yeah. Looking back at, you know, the person that I met, do you think that you have changed and gone through a lot of reflection now, almost 2 years later?
Yeah, I do think that, you know, things make you stronger, and you look back and hope that you did the best that you could in the situation, and what can you learn from it moving forward.
And you shared some of your own words in
I
here.
did.
Was that scary?
It was. That's my way of communication, though. I have always been a writer, and so being able to write and give life to the words was also really, really empowering. My hope is that this can be, people will reach out hopefully to this as they're going through grief, but even more so that it can be a gift, that sometimes people on the outside seeing somebody that is going through grief doesn't know what they need, doesn't know. And so I wish I had at that point these questions to be able to answer for myself, and to really, because it's something super private, it's super raw, it's really vulnerable. And so to be able to have this, to walk through grief with myself, by myself, I think would be really helpful. I want people to know that this is for them, that it is, have one-on-one time with yourself, with your thoughts, set a timer, grab a pen, and really just take the thoughts and just write them out. It's not about grammar, it's not about how pretty it looks, it's about just getting those thoughts out and giving life to them so that the healing process can begin.
Did your experience as a nurse play any role in some of the things you sprinkled throughout this?
Huge. You know, I unfortunately have to walk through grief with my patients sometimes too. And so being able to think about what are the questions that not only we ask ourselves, but what are some questions that people may want answered as they're going through those processes really helped me as well.
Do you hope that people, how do you hope people end this? Like when they close this book, what do you hope they feel?
I hope they go, aha, like, you know, at the beginning when they read, "If I write loud enough, will you hear me?" I think they're going to think that they're writing to the person that they've lost. And then I end it and let them know that, no, you've been writing to yourself the whole time. And I hope they can go back and go, oh, that gave me chills. Like, I was writing to me. I wasn't even writing to the person that I lost as a part of my healing process.